Okay, good. We are live on Facebook and YouTube. Welcome everybody. Going to do a 11:11 collective coworker present. Very good. Here we go. Hope everybody is doing well. If you are catching the replay, this is going to be aired on the 11:11 portal. It's about 7:15 p.m. On the East Coast in the States. So if you are catching the replay, go ahead and put replay and where you are watching from. Everybody, please hit that like button and be sure you are following me and you are liking my page. All of you, that costs absolutely nothing and is a fantastic way for you to show support free of charge. Just a little tap, bing, follow, easy breezy. Grand evening. How are you? Happy 11:11 to you, madame. How's it going? Don't think we're going to use that yet. I want to do Oracle first. How are you? Good to see you. Welcome. Hi, everybody. Be sure to hit that like button. Make sure you are following me. I am so glad you are all here. We're going to do primarily Oracle because I'm going to do a collective reading for the 11:11 portal, and this is intense manifestation time right now. So this is very, very open for you to be able to create manifestations. So you want to maintain high vibrations. You want to maintain optimism. You want to maintain positive thoughts on things you do want. Don't focus on things you don't want. Don't focus on things that bring in negativity, strife, issues, right? We want to focus on the positive. We want to focus on creation. The gold foils, yes, they're beautiful. I love them. Hello, Lady Autumn. Welcome. Grand evening, everyone. Good to see you all. Happy 11:11. Going to go ahead and look at the Moonology first. So we will jump on in. Hope you are all doing well. Happy portal. Have y'all written down your manifestations yet? I'm going to do them when I get off of all of my lives. I'm doing my live here. Hello, Zen. Happy 11:11. Yes. Yes, yes. 11:11 portal. I'll be doing my manifestations when I get off all of my lives tonight. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit down and pen to paper. This is what I usually do. I do it during the moon cycles heavily. So I'll do the releases and the draw-ins, right? I don't really focus on the quarter moons, which I think that's where we are right now. I'm cheating. Waxing gibbous. It's about 81% full right now. It's about 81% full at the current moment. So, okay. Meh. Your manifestation has come true. Beautiful, wonderful, fantastic. Just one, huh? You just have one manifestation? Not yet waiting for your twins to go to sleep? That's a good idea. Please be able to focus. Yes. Put the twins down and then focus and put intention. I like to meditate right before. You don't have to do a long one and you don't have to drag out all the stuff. You absolutely can if you want to, do the music and the incense and the candles and the ohms and the things and whatever you want to do. But absolutely meditate right before you put that pen to paper is a suggestion that I want to remind you of since you have a busy twin life. What a blessing. How fun is that? How fun is that? Aren't you blessed? Double the trouble, twice the fun. All right. So we're going to look at the Moonology first. So much fire keeps coming out. It's funny. Lighten up. If I get any lighter, I will float away. I always get accused, and it's a good accusation, I like it, of being happy, glowing, having the simples, being easily amused, cracking myself up. I get accused of a lot of these things a lot of the times. I don't mind it. I'm good with it. If these are this is what people want to come to me with and bring to me and be like, what's wrong with you? Why are you laughing all the time? I'm like, what's wrong with you that you aren't? Let's go there. Okay. All right. And that's a very important part of your manifestations. To try to find your joy, try to find your peace, try to find your acceptance. All right, let's look at the Moonology. Oh my God. That card was like, okay. Man, that go for it keeps coming out. And forgive. These two have come out like crazy. I'm going to send you over to my Instagram to look at those. I'm going to send you over to my Instagram to look at those because those came out on the recording that I did that I wasn't totally tickled with. I'm going to go back and listen to it as per my instruction. Aye, Capitan. You have to laugh at life. You have to laugh in life. You have to laugh in life. You gotta laugh, right? You just gotta. Totally. Okay, here we go. What's the collective need to know? What are we looking at? What are you looking at? Attune to the divine. That is new moon in Pisces energy, full moon in Aries, cool your emotions. That also came out, heavy. And then we have new moon in Capricorn, step up and lead. Time to get to work. Okay, so we're going to look at some potential guidance brought in from the Moonology. Oh no, I just had them on my head. That sucks. I literally just had my glasses on my head and then I put them on and then I took them off. Why would I take them off? I know what I did. Okay. This always happens. Okay. I gotta get my glasses. I can't read without them. Huzzah! Okay. A quick trip. We're back. I have to have these, gosh darn. Okay. So first off, Pisces energy, and then we pulled Aries energy, and we have Capricorn energy. Cardinal, mutable. Okay. Cardinal and mutable energy out. All right, let's look here. New moon in Pisces. Attune to the divine. You have the opportunity to slip into the flow of life now. When that happens, you want what is happening, and what is happening is what you want. Your manifesting is working perfectly. Just make sure that you stay attuned to your higher self, and you'll be well on your way to feeling blissfully happy and in tune with your dreams. Meditation is the best way to connect to your higher self. Hello. So practice it if you know how, or try learning from an online instructional video. Above all else, be kind to yourself and others. Be kind to yourself and others. Compassion, kindness, the energy of love. This is a surefire way to put that ripple into universe, that this is the energy you're emoting: positivity, joy, happiness, kindness, compassion, love. Okay. That's attuning to the divine, to your higher self. So the more that you can believe that all is well, the more all will be well for you. This is attuning with that belief, believing it, and then aligning with that vibration. This is about manifesting to create that connection with your desires through positive vibrations, through positive energies. I've done both. I've done the angry, aggressive, assertive way, the go out, seize it, and grab it way. And then I've done it through a patient way, a loving way, helping others as often as I can, doing as much as I can to create harmony in my world, right? And this brings in more of that. And this aligns me to my manifestations. I can see little manifestations popping up here and there. I'm now shifting into the bigger manifestations, more to come on that. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. Good to see you. So we've also pulled full moon in Aries. Cool your emotions. Full moon in Aries. Are you in the middle of an argument, or perhaps in the mood to pick an argument? Surely not. Or are you being overly forward? This is a time of heated emotions and frayed tempers. Anger is better than despair, as Abraham Hicks taught us, because anger spurs us on to do something. Despair, right? Despair, you're in a state of do nothing. You just sit and you allow and you succumb and you envelop and you pretty much sit in stagnation. Anger, at least you're motivated to move, to act, to have some sort of passionate interaction. Do you see all this activity that spurs around that energy? But you may get better results if you master your emotions. Okay. Anger is absolutely an emotion, but it is not the most productive way. It's not the most well received way, both universally, environmentally, personally. Your body kind of rejects this energy, yet you're mentally addicted to drama and anger, frustration, ironically, because of those dopamine hits, but that's a whole nother side story. Anyways, certainly avoid stirring the pot, or it could boil over. Cooling your emotions and being the peacemaker means you'll attract more peaceful outcome, a more peaceful outcome by being the peacemaker, choosing to be the one who seeks the most peaceful outcome, creates this environment around you. You're already starting to cool the environment by cooling your own emotions, maintaining control of self to control the outcome of the circumstance, because that's the only thing we have control over is ourselves, our reaction to the circumstance, how we think and feel, how we react. Okay. So I'm going to read this little part right here. There's no point in pretending that you don't have intense feelings, as this blocks your manifesting powers. So these intense feelings, you need to own them. It's not just a matter of rejecting them. It's acknowledging it, moving through it, and then choosing differently, right? This is not about refusing your God-given right to feel angry, sad, frustrated, or whatever, because this is that fuel, but it's a matter of using it in a more intelligent way, using it in a more productive way, and not in a counterproductive way that further blocks you, right? We don't want to further block ourselves. That pretending like these intense feelings aren't happening, and if we're just being a certain way, be honest with yourself about it. You need to work through your feelings by thinking of the people involved or forgiving yourself. This will help you. This will help you move through these emotions and to be able to process them in a healthy way so that they aren't controlling how you're manifesting and how you're creating. And it doesn't, tend to be one of those snap to reactions, those emotional points we put ourselves into. I had this happen for a while. I was raised in this. I come by it honestly. I was raised in this to kind of conquer our issues head on with, tenacity and force and aggression and assertion, all these things. And there's actually a better way through patience and compassion and working it through and aligning to it and working at it. And it's better for your health. Also, okay. New moon in Capricorn. New moon in Capricorn. Step up and lead. The good news is that you know what you want, and on some level, you know how to get it. Step up and know that you're the boss of your own life. A new, more disciplined approach is needed, or a new plan. Strategy is called for. This card reminds you that ambition isn't a dirty word. Whatever you want to create in your life, there's no such thing as too big a goal, but break your plans into smaller, achievable pieces. Slow and steady wins the race. Release any blocks to success. Slow and steady wins the race, right? And again, I'm drawing back to that patience, that energy of kind of evolving to this, letting it unfold and reveal itself to you as you're aligning to this new goal, this new connection, whatever it is you're trying to achieve in your life, these manifestations, what you're evolving to. Let it reveal itself. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oops, wrong one. No, so cute. Thank you. You're so sweet. So sweet. All right. So we're going to move on to. So awesome, though. You're so awesome, though. Thank you. Oh. Because you're the best around. Nothing's ever going to get you down. Because you're the best. Let's get some wisdom. Let's get some wisdom. Thank you, Zen. Let's get some wisdom. All right, here we go. So this is a powerful portal. As you know, you've probably seen it everywhere. If you've seen my stories on Facebook or Instagram, I think I posted something on my community post for the beautiful YouTubers out there, but I'm talking about this portal right now, and this is very powerful. This is about redirecting your thoughts and really taking control over your energy today, being very cautious of that. This is a time when you want to take control of that energy anyway and start to be more proactive in maintaining a higher vibration. Manifestations want to be created, or should be created, out of peace, joy, optimism, positivity, gratitude, love, kindness, compassion, of God. Of God. We've got flexible that fell out. I used to be that flexible. Ooh, not that balanced. I would have fallen over, but yes, definitely that flexible. I could get there easily. Unfinished Symphony and Orphaned have also fallen out. I think we're just going to take them. And then we're going to go... Deep Knowing at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Here we go. Hi, Melanie. Thank you, Zen. Hi, Melanie. Good to see you. Welcome. Just doing a collective for the 1111 portal, looking at manifestation potential blockages, what your spirit guides and guardians are drawing your attention to, wanting you to be mindful of as you're being very aware. I missed you too. Being very aware of the energy right now, right? There is a collective whole. There's a lot of people focused right now. So as a collective, there's a lot of energy going towards bringing in desires, dreams, goals, wants. Okay. So the time is ripe right now. I've missed you too. I'm going to be a lot more frequent. I promise. I'm frequent. I am. Yeah. Anyway. I keep telling myself I need to be more frequent, but I'm very busy. I'm a very busy person. I'm very active. I'm doing personal readings. I'm doing the recorded readings. I've got all of my monthly stuff up on YouTube. You can catch all of the monthly love readings. Those are all up already for November. Be starting on December soon. Yeah, doing lives all the time. So, but I miss you. I'm glad you caught me. Good to see you. I hope you are well. Okay, flexible was the first card out. Flexible. That is number 19. Okay. A tree's roots are solidly planted in the ground, yet its branches can bend in a hurricane, whereas a rigid structure like a building would come crashing down. Consider how the tree remains supple and secure when everything around it may be in shambles. This is how you need to be now. Willing to learn new things, teachable, malleable, yet firmly grounded in who you are. Common sense is important, but so is an open mind. Stay curious, stay open, stay aware. At this time, others will be more flexible with you too. Being very flexible, open minded, not so rigid, not so fixed. This is allowing for the fluidity of the universe to reveal to you. Again, we're still open and evolved, right? Open and evolved. We've got Unfinished Symphony, number 10. This is a time to tie up loose ends as you near the completion of a cycle or a project and mastery of a lesson or a skill. Before you can move forward, it's important that you come to terms with where you are now. Practice radical acceptance. Take inventory so that emotional and psychological closure can occur and the answers you seek will be found. You can't move forward if you are leaving things unfinished. Reflect on what has passed so that the symphony can finally end on a high note. Mm. This is, oh, I love the radical acceptance. Radical acceptance is a part of peace, right? This is a part of being at peace with something. And this is about closure, getting closure on projects, on goals, on being able to finally move forward, right? There's an energy of a lot of clutter that starts to happen when you have a bunch of started projects and started projects and started projects and not much has completed, right? This kind of starts to bog you down a little bit. So spirit is refocusing you back to kind of look at some things that may not have been tied up, maybe any loose ends that are needing your attention, that are needing you to kind of redirect to get some things out of the way. So this will also free and release blockages, preventing manifestations from coming in. A lot of times things can't come in until we tie up what's still remaining, still needing to be closed out, right? We can only support and carry so much. All right. So we have Deep Knowing that has come out, number 43. Intuition is the faculty that allows you to enter into a dialogue with Source, the consciousness that you are a part of but cannot see with the naked eye. It's perplexing that people are taught to ignore this natural capacity to navigate their journeys, to access their inner guidance. Know that you have an ability to read between the lines and find all the truth that was missing when the story was told. This deep knowing allows you to open the door to wisdom far greater than what is available in the limitations of human experience. You're given information that may make no sense whatsoever to the logical mind or five senses, but which is 100% correct and true. The trick is to listen and then to act accordingly. You're now invited into this sacred dialogue of deep knowing. So tune in, trust your vibes, and know that they are right. Ask and you will receive answers from unusual sources. Those five senses, right? That extra sense to be correct and true without the ability to put tangible evidence on this, yet it is absolute and correct. That's that deep knowing. This is that connectivity with your higher self. Reading between the lines to find all the truth that was missing when the story was told. Right. So this is about you being asked to align with that inner radar that reads vibration, right? That's your purest vibration, is authenticity. When people are being in their most authentic, they're radiating at their purest vibration. So you're able to pick up on this. That's why you can tell when people are lying, right? Because the energy is off. So this is that deep knowing, connecting to this and really utilizing this whenever you're pulling in information to help you create those manifestations, when you're connecting to things that you want to create, and when you should just leave things behind. A deep connection, maintaining that balance too. There's a nurturing that needs to happen when we're dealing with our deep knowing. There is a nurturing for our intuition. This has to do with meditation. This has to do with operating in the karmic laws and the golden rules, right? Being of God, of love, of joy. So yeah, that divine connectivity will help that voice, that consciousness be more acute, more audio. Okay, orphaned. Orphaned, number 5. Meow. All over this book, but I keep flipping to the right pages. So thank you, universe. We were all meant to have connections with other people within our families, society, and the larger culture. No man is an island, and it is important to recognize when being a part of rather than separate from is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit. Be true to your core truths and values. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group or a community the way you did before and need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address the need for belonging and know that you will find your place with others of like mind and spirit. It's okay to let go of pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you. It's time to move on. The pressure to fit in. When we are revealed these truths, when we become aware, when we awaken, we detach. We no longer resonate. That is the equivalent of your radio, right? Attuning to a certain station, a certain frequency. And when you start to change, when you start to evolve, when you start to grow to new levels, you automatically start to frequency change, right? So other people that are on that old frequency, we no longer align with that, and that's okay. There are others that are on that new frequency. So there is sadness with the detachment, but this is a part of life. This is the beauty of life. There are lessons here about teaching you about evolvement, about the evolution of life, and it's not like these people will sit desolate and do nothing. People will always have connection. We don't always stay connected with every single person we connect with ever. That would be intensely overwhelming. But as we grow, evolve, and change, so do our connections. So does our environment. So does our world. So there is a sense of loss that you need to not attach to, because the evolution of that is reaffirmment in a new connection, in a new tribe, right? Your vibe attracts your tribe. There's an oracle card I pull all the time in the future higher self. You're shedding old frequencies that no longer match you will no longer feel alone. You're attracting your new vibration is attracting new tribes or something to that effect. So yes, it happens. It's a thing. And it really does happen. I have a lot of friends that I've had at my core base that I don't speak to all the time. I don't have a lot like in common with. If I were to speak with any of them, it's just catching up. It's just listening to every single thing they've gone through. And, you can do that occasionally, but as far as, every single day checking in, there's really no need, not anymore. And that's okay. And then sometimes we have to check in with new people because we start collaborating. We start working on new projects. We start, dealing with new subject matters where other people are knowledgeable and we want to seek information from them. We want to communicate about this. A lot of divine invention, ideas, and creation comes from conversation, right? So feeling that isolation and separation from your previous self is not always a bad thing. That feeling of loneliness is that feeling of detachment. It's all a part of the lessons, though. This is all a part of your journey. This is a part of the mission. So it's just a part of it. I promise you, everything does get better. It really does. My tribe is not gigantic. It's not like I'm sitting in, huge covens out in the woods or anything. I've never ever even been invited to a coven or anything of that nature. I'm not even that deep. It's not that deep. I've not been invited to any sort of retreats, like massive, huge retreats where there's all kinds of like-minded spiritual hippies in the woods, mass meditations. I've not been invited to anything like that. At this point, I'm not really on that level. I'm still growing small, but they are out there. They are absolutely out there. There's groups for every single belief, to every single focus. Where your intention goes is where your energy grows. So changing and shifting it, not a bad thing. Never a bad thing. It's becoming fluid with life. I don't want to do that yet. I still want to do... Let's do the Mind Oracle. I bet that's loud AF. Right in the speaker. Okay. All right, here we go. I hope y'all are enjoying your Oracle 1111 manifestation. Tune in. We're just checking in to see what your guides want you to focus on, maybe able to help you to kind of release some things that could be blocking you, maybe bringing your attention to some things. What else can we bring to the collective's attention? You want to be out? Fine. Come on out. Pivot. I say this so much. This is probably my favorite card. And for those of you who ever watched Friends, like the dorks that we are, you picture Ross in the hallway with the couch. Pivot. See, I amuse myself. Okay. Sometimes when things aren't falling into place after trying and trying, it's time to ask yourself if pivoting in some way would be a good idea so that your life can flow more easily and effortlessly. How could you pivot even just a little bit? How could you pivot even just a little bit? A little micro move could make all the difference in the world. A little bit of a shift, redirecting yourself. I know. Redirecting yourself in some minute way could make all the difference in the world. Be open to it. Pivot. Yes, ma'am. So you got to be open to it. Be open to that pivot. We've got let it go. Yeah. Let it go. You're being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding on to. It's hurting you. And you can't be fully present in your life if you're holding on to this negativity. Release it and be free. Let it go. The pain, the negativity, the past is holding you back. This is a major blockage of manifestations coming in. Whatever you're currently working on has no room to come in because you're still living in past memories. You're still bringing it up. You're still living and ruminating. Let it go. Letting go of this opens up your heart and your soul to bring in what you would rather have in, the desires, your dreams, what it is you truly want. Right? Letting go of that pain. Stop dragging it around. Stop pulling it out. Stop looking at it. Okay. Listen. Escúchame, por favor. You're being asked to listen to your inner voice. Your inner voice. It's been guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. Okay. Your inner voice. So it has to vibrate with you. This has to feel like it was something like this was meant for you. It just feels, too much like somebody speaking directly to you, right? Or if you just feel like this is something you're just called to do, you don't know why, don't sleep on that. Act on that. Now is the time to listen and to start to act on its wisdom. It's giving you really, really profound knowledge here. Believe in it. You're being asked to fully believe in yourself and your dreams. Fully believe. It's time for that idea that's lived inside your heart to be brought into this world so others can benefit from it. Believe that you can bring it to life, and you will do exactly that. It all starts with you. If you don't believe in you, who the hell else is gonna? Who's gonna? Okay. Release and let it go. Strong message. You're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free from all drama, and this is the first step to achieving that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I can attest that this is a major factor in something that will absolutely block any manifestations from coming in. Toxic attachments to things that will only drag you down, that lower your vibration, that make you feel, you know how you feel. If you feel like you're just in a worse place, or you feel sad, or you feel upset after having an exchange of energy with certain people, certain situations, certain environments, you know. And when you come from certain connections or places and you feel better, you feel happy, you feel excited, you can't wait to go back, you can tell there's a time to start really taking stock. Start taking account for the things that are blocking you and release them. Let them go. Get them out your life. Okay. Very good. Very, very good. All right. Ding. One more oracle. 36. I like it. Oh, 11 people in here for the 1111 read. My favorite. Yay! There it is. Yay! Oh, it's like butter. All right, here. Oh, hello. So many higher self messages. You're stepping into a brand new chapter. Right? This is an entirely new chapter. The old you is evolving and growing and moving and shifting. Know that you are safe and protected. That is another blockage. Feeling as if and allowing in negativity. You are a divine child of God. You are safe. You are protected. Believe in it. Know it. Own it. You will break free from all that no longer serves you. All that no longer is serving your greatest and highest good. Your future higher self is telling you that it is shedding away. You are absolutely stepping into brand new chapters of yourself. You will be surrounded by people with different agendas. It may scare you away, but fight it. You got this. People with different agendas and scaring you away. This happened when I started awakening. There was a lot of people that tried to talk me out of it. When I tell people that I am a vegan, there's a lot of people that want to, for some reason, want to try to talk me out of it. I don't know why. I don't know why people feel like it's their place to evoke their way of life in my way of life, as if people have, a better handle on how I should be doing things. But and a lot of people do this. I tend to kind of shut up now. I tend to keep a lot of things to myself. That's what that taught me. That's what that taught me personally, is read the energy before you unveil, before you reveal. Okay. Read that energy. Be really well aware. And as you become more self-aware, this comes second nature. Honestly, it really does. The more self-aware you become, the more second nature this becomes. Don't forget to fulfill your needs while helping others, right? I'm evoking kindness and compassion and the energy of giving to allow that flow to happen. Don't forget, though, about you, because just because you're helping people and just because you give to people doesn't mean that everybody around you is going to reciprocate or mirror that energy. So you have to make sure that your cup is being refilled so that you can keep on pouring. So don't forget to take care of you. If you are not being taken care of, by all means, please don't forget you. We need you. It's a great service. I used to always say that to my ex-husband. Man, you have such a great wife. I wonder if I could get me a wife like that. I could find me a wife like that. Ooh, I'd be in business. I could conquer the world. Don't let people suck the air out of your spirit. Don't let people suck the air out of your spirit. Everybody's usually projecting all of the crap inside of them anyway. Don't attach and don't engage. And again, this is about reading that energy. Reading that energy before you would ever want to engage, okay? It will all make sense to you soon. Your future higher self is telling you soon. Soon this all will make sense. There's a method to the madness, I promise. I promise. Wow, doing that work and that inner work, it all made sense. And it was worth it. You too, baby. There's nothing, and I mean nothing, outside of you that can fulfill you. If there is an emptiness inside of you, that is an inside job. Nothing outside of you is going to fill anything inside. That is an inside job. You need to go within and figure out where that void is coming from and do the work. Everybody's different. Every journey is different. Every human is different. But I'm here to tell you, the only thing that we all have in common is it's an inside job. Okay. This is just a mask. This is kicking the can down the road. Sometimes this is doing yourself a disservice of further putting yourself in a world of hurt, i.e. the way of, self-detrimental, drinking, drugs, gambling, lowering your morals or your integrity, right? Just for a moment. Lessons in life will repeat until they are learned. If you're sick and tired of learning them, going through it, then learn it. If you're sick and tired of the lessons, I am here to tell you, I'm sorry, it's not going to stop. But if you're tired of that same lesson, learn it. Learn it so you can move on. Okay, this is about doing differently. If you're so tired of the same thing coming up, try something different so you can have a different outcome. That's called learning from it. That's called healing it. And then you can move on and get the next lesson. Yay, life. If you need to break the rules, do it with a conviction so you can make a difference. I do want to grab these because they just want to fly away. You will get what you wish for, but is it truly what you want? Yes. Is it truly what you want? Are you still aligned with your original goals? Are you still aligned with your desires and your dreams, right? We build up these desires and dreams when we're in certain energies, when we're in certain mindsets. As we grow and evolve, check in with yourself. Make sure you're still on track. As you're growing and evolving and learning, sometimes our desires and dreams and goals change and evolve with them. Okay, make sure you're on track. The sacrifices you make today will be worth it. This is major, and I can attest to this. The sacrifices you make today will be worth it. When I quit drinking, it was the best decision of my life. When I quit vaping, it was the best decision of my life. When I quit smoking cigarettes, it was the best decision of my life. When I quit doing things to hurt myself and started doing things to improve myself, best decisions. I keep on making really good decisions. And ultimately, when they feel like a sacrifice because we have succumbed to our desires of vices, those temporary fixes, right? Sometimes we get ourselves in a world of hurt. And sometimes we have to make really big sacrifices. Sometimes sacrifices are just spiritual. Sometimes this is just about not succumbing to the world of temptation and really sacrificing your lower vibrational self, really kind of throwing that out the window so that you can choose better, so that you can produce better, so that you can become better, so that you can evolve to better. New chapters require a new version of you, right? So the old you, I'm sorry, is not going to be very aligned here. If that were the case, you would have done it already, right? A detour is available to you right now that can be a benefit. So don't be so rigid on your journey that you are completely closed off to any other possibilities, right? Don't be so closed off. Remain open minded as you are continuing the path. And there's nothing but time to be able to do this. This is not some hurry up and go type of journey. It's not like hurry up and get there. We're waving the flag, march on, eyes forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. A detour is a part of life. These are things that are unforeseen. This is something that comes up along the path. This is something that you have to be open to if you are evolving, if you are growing, if you are surrendering to the journey. Don't lose yourself trying to hold on to someone. A new career path will be highly successful. Trust the magic of newness. You're stepping into your highest divine life path. And let it go. I mean, really let it go. There's something better on the horizon. Something better. If you just let that old crap go and stop dragging it around and bringing it, unpacking it every time that something comes up, right? Here comes the bag, and you unpack it and pull out all the things, and let's just let it go. Leave it. Leave it there. Make new. Work towards new. Grow towards new. Evolve towards new. Here we go. I'm going to do a little mini reading to close out this collective. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. Conmigo on 11/11. After this, I will be heading over to TikTok. If any of you are TikTokers. If not, I am so happy to have caught you here. Thank y'all again. Be sure to hit that like button. If you're not following me, if you're not subscribed, be sure to do that also. All right, here we go. What else can I tell? The collective. What else do they need to know? So yes, meditation, peace, slow down. You're needing to be more at one with your higher self. This is a calling. This is a calling to connect, to tune in, to ask for guidance, to check in. Of course, absolutely. King of Cups is what is complementing you. Complementing you is when you are balanced, when you're emotionally and mentally balanced. It is where you are most successful. This is where you are the most powerful. This is where you have the most success. Okay. The Fool card is about you trusting in this, really letting go and having blind faith in what it is that you're believing to be on the horizon for you, where you're going in life, this path that you're embarking upon. This is the Fool's journey. It's up to you to believe in it. It starts with you. You have to really back yourself up, get behind yourself, be your own cheerleader here. The Foundation, King of Swords. I love all this regal energy showing up. The King of Swords. This is your head over your heart. Even though that is a very powerful place for you, this is tuning into the ability for you to speak this into fruition, to start to say it, not just believe it, not just act upon it haphazardly, not just every once in a while you tend to begin to slip into this. This is about owning this, deciding this, speaking this into existence every single day, making sure that this is your new way of life. Hi, Neil. Thank you. If you go to my homepage, that link tree, the link tree that is there, let's see. Hang on a second. I'm getting it, and I'll put it here. Share, copy. to here. Bing. That is my link tree. If you click there, scroll all the way to the bottom, it has all my platforms there. It'll have my YouTube, my Facebook, my Instagram, and my TikTok are all there. Yay, awesome. And my website's right there when you go in. If you want a personal private reading, all that's there. Cool. That'll be fun to see you there. Very good. All right. And oh my God, your recent past. Not tech savvy? No worries. No worries. You just click on that and go down to the bottom. TikTok, it'll take you there. Follow me. I'll see you there. Yay. Look at what I did. 3 kings. Woohoo. 3 kings. 3 kings. You know what? This, in your recent past, yes, you're working on this. Awesome. Very good, Neil. Perfect. This is your recent past. This is your plan, right? You had this plan. Oh, no worries. Trust me, if I didn't have to be on social media, I wouldn't. I'm with you. I don't like ugh. I feel way old on social media, so I'm with you. Don't worry. I'm the more subdued of what's out there. So the King of Pentacles, King of Cups, King of Swords, King of Pentacles. What's okay? I was about to wig. So the King of Pentacles, this is in the past, but I feel like this was a more fixed, focused energy. And I feel like things were moving a bit more slow. I feel like you were trying to figure out the plan, right? This is about you, knowing that there's a plan, it's there, you'll deal with it. It's kind of being worked out, but you weren't like, no matter what, this is happening. I'm cutting off everything. I'm getting super disciplined and I'm going to focus. Here in the recent past, there may have been some financial struggles that you could have gone through that were having a lot of your focus that could have derailed you or blocked you. Happy birthday. Oh, a Sagittarius. Happy birthday. Happy solar return. Very cool. 56, you're a young buck. 2 of Wands, your immediate future. This is a choice of your path, choosing a new path, aligning with that path, detaching from the old so that you can fully submerge yourself in the new. Fully submerge yourself in the new. We've got the 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is what you don't see. I've got the Empress card. I've got the Hermit card. We've got the Queen of Swords. I'm showing back here that there may be a bit of regret for you not spending and being more able to create what you're trying to make happen faster, more directly, more succinctly. I feel like maybe a lot of you could be beating yourselves up a little bit for disconnecting with your higher self in such a way. Some of you may have felt like you're not loving yourself or being as involved as you should have been. And I think that there is a bit of a seriousness that you're taking on. And it's not like you're not doing this with the aggression that I was talking about, because you're remembering that, hey, when you're in a very balanced, loving, compassionate, kind energy, you're at your most powerful. But I feel like you're just starting to focus on this. This is like intense focus to where you're talking about it, you're thinking about it, you're creating opportunities to consistently learn as much as you can about it. And this is you basically falling in love all over again with that Fool card, with your goals and your dreams. Having that blind faith, saying, you know what? It wouldn't have been given to me if it wasn't meant for me. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to go all in. I'm going all in. I'm doing this. I'm just going to go for it. Maybe in the past you were too focused on the details, right? I've got to have this in line. I can't do this until I have this. This is a very fixed, like this tick list, having all of these things in order before. And so you can, right? That's another block. That's another block. This is you putting limitations on yourself and not being fluid. And you got to be fluid. You got to surrender. You got to. Here comes again. You got to surrender and you got to be fluid. Back in the holster. Okay. I'm done wagging it at you. All right. All right, kids. What do you think? 55, 35. That was a good long reading. How do y'all feel? I'm very, very adamant on everyone making sure that you put pen to paper, put your dreams and your desires down. Really honestly, take a look at what you've been working on and what's been preventing it from coming in. Be honest with yourself. Take a look at those blockages and see if you can't start to make some advancements on moving those out of the way so that you can start to align with where you're meant to be. Okay. Very good. You can book a reading with me, Neil. That is all on my webpage. You can book a reading with me. Everything is booked through my webpage. It's all on that link tree that I sent in there. So very good. All right, kids, we're going to go ahead and close it off here because I have to head over and work over there. It's 8:11, 11:11. I'm seeing 3 11s and the number 8 for abundance on 2024 for the year of 8. 11, 11, 11. Oh my gosh, yes. 5644, love it. Had a lot of black magic done on you? Okay, absolutely. I have answers for that. I do have answers for that, and I can help guide you through that. So, but definitely book a reading for me. Okay, so book a reading. You didn't know you needed this and you feel better? That makes my whole world. Thank you. I love it. Thank you. You just, oh, that makes me so happy. Thank you so much. You're in Australia. I have a lot of folks in Australia. That's so cool. Thank you. New Zealand, Australia, Europe, all over Europe. So very cool. Awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so glad to have helped, to have resonated with you. Many, many blessings on your manifesting journey. Be sure to tune in to all of my channels. I will be here to help to guide you every step of the way. If any of you are interested in a personal private reading, all that information is in the description box of this video in that link tree. You can book a personal private reading through my webpage. Or if you would like a live reading, you can catch me live when I'm doing collectives. It is your opportunity to get a deeply discounted rate on one of my readings. Don't forget to hit that like button, the follow button, all the places you can. Hit that notification bell so you can catch me. I will see y'all later. Bye.